Tony D and Little Joan in the background somewhere, and this is a screenwriter's rant for Forgive Me, Father, a movie about a serial killer who's playing a deadly game. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 15, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Book 16 dropping very soon. So, the serial killer is located somewhere in the UK, I think. This is a Freddie Nwaka film. Freddie Nwaka has written and directed this. I'm not sure who the killer is. It could be this priest, or it could be the guy going to the priest. Or it could be that the priest is manipulating the guy into killing people. It's not very clear. There are 2 women who are on the case. I gotta say, the potential killers have way more personality than the cops, and that's sort of an imbalance in the film. Because while you want your villains to be memorable, you want at least one of the protagonists to be memorable and not to fade into the background. I'm barely... The only reason I think she and the other cop are the main characters is because they're really the only other 2 with lines. There's a couple other people in it, but they don't have any lines, so I guess they're the main characters. So, starring Tim Faraday, Celine Arden, Cindy Humphrey, Ray Whelan, Bradley Turner. I don't think I know any of those actors. So it's going to be a bunch of gruesome murders, blah, blah, blah. I think that's the other cop. But I'm not sure. Maybe she's the main character. I don't know. I think it's her. Kind of leaning towards her. So, first act, there's some gruesome murders. There's a terrible murderer afoot. And the cops are just starting to get an idea. Oh, he may have killed multiple people. Oh, no. And he wipes out a whole family. And the cops have almost no reaction to it. Like, guess we'll have to find him. Like, I mean, a serial killer wipes out a whole family. I think he would have a little bit of a reaction. Anyhow, the priest is somehow involved. I don't know if he's manipulating him or actually committing the murders. But the second act, the cops are trying to put the pieces together in very low energy scenes, it seems to me. Meanwhile, the priest and the guy keep having these conversations. And although the priest seems to do most of the talking about judgment, all the usual serial killer crap you hear in a serial killer movie. And time is ticking away, and they're trying to get closer, and he's going to kill more people, or maybe he does, or maybe he kills a priest, or maybe the priest kills him. I don't know. Meanwhile, she's like 40 steps behind, I guess. I don't know. Third act, they catch him and probably kill him. You got to have more to the characters, I would say. They've done this too many times. A serial killer movie needs a little more. That's why Silence of the Lambs was so great. Because everybody had a personality. Clarice had a personality. Hannibal Lecter definitely had a personality. Even some of the side characters had real personalities. Here, it just feels like everybody's kind of, other than the killers, they're kind of nothing. Let's read the write-up. City Detective Taylor is thrown into a race against time when a series of mutilated elderly bodies are discovered in a quiet countryside mansion. Haunted by her own personal trauma, don't see any of that in the trailer, Taylor is determined to catch the mysterious serial killer before they can strike again. I don't see any of her trauma in this, and that should be part of it, in my view. Also, the race against time isn't clear. The music's kind of okay for this. As the investigation progresses, it becomes clear there may be another potential victim in danger. With the clock ticking, Taylor must use all her skills to uncover the motive behind the murders and save an innocent life. But as she delves deeper into the case, she discovers the secrets may lead to deadly consequences. That just sounds like a write-up. Doesn't seem like that's what actually happens in the movie. But yeah, it feels a little bit of cut and paste going on here for a serial killer movie. But maybe not, I don't know. It's just what I see in the trailer. I'm just guessing. It's just my opinion. What do you want from me? I can only look at the trailer. I mean, I could go look at the movie at some point. I assume it'll come out. But right now, I can only look at the trailer. So it's called Forgive Me, Father. If you like serial killer movies, I mean, I don't think it'll be unwatchable. I just think it doesn't really have much here. I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe it's better in the actual movie. As always, trailers, maybe it's just a bad trailer and it's a good movie. Sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes it's a really good trailer and then the movie's like, ooh. So you never know. You never know. Forgive Me, Father, coming to a stream near you. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan, somewhere behind me in the house. Thanks for tuning in today. I will be at the Triple Oaks Fall Festival from 11 to 4 p.m. tomorrow. So you can see me there at the festival. I believe it's outside. I believe it's in Franklinville. Then on 7, we will do the live stream where we do it live. And then on Monday, I will be at the Moorestown Library for my talk at 7 o'clock on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Hope to see you there. We'll see you tomorrow.